video is on car reactivity. I got 2 comments on my Patreon from Nancy and Kathy asking for this video. I've had a lot of YouTubers also asking for this video, but it's a hard video to make because I don't always have a dog that has car reactivity, and all of your cars are different. Sometimes they're in the very back, sometimes they're in the back seat, sometimes they're in the front seat. And so it can be a difficult video to make. I'm gonna first tell you how I did this with my 2 dogs, and then we're gonna go on a drive and take a car react. We happen to have a dog here that is car reactive or reactive from inside the car, and we're gonna go on a little trip, okay? A little drive. So first, how I conditioned my 2 dogs to be so good in the car, because I drove around for years and did in-home sessions, and my dogs had to be good in the car, and they were both perfect in the car. So what I did, I had this SUV. I've had this SUV for the whole time I've owned this business, okay? So the luxury was that it's big. So I took a crate and I put it right there where that bed is, and I put Bosco in there. He was easier than Bosco. I put Bosco in there, and I gave him a food-filled frozen Kong, and I put him in the crate. I didn't want my dog cruising around back seats looking for all this stuff to do. When he was a puppy, I wanted to condition him. We get in the car, you lie down, you eat your thing. Then eventually, within a month or 6 months, I don't remember how long I kept it in there, I got rid of the crate. The guy would go in the car, he'd lay on a bed just like that, and he'd just lie down. I'd give him a Kong, food-filled frozen Kong, or a bully stick, or a marrow bone, and he would just lie down because he's like, this is what I did. He never rehearsed going back and forth to the window and barking at everything. Prince, what's wrong? Come on. Okay, so then here's what I do. So now what do? Is I just set up a bed just like this, okay? And my dogs, Prince, come on, load up. Holy mackerel. Lie down. Good boy. Lie in your bed. Go to your bed. Come on. Okay, he doesn't have to go to his bed. Now, if I get in the car, they go to their bed, they lie down, and they just sit there, okay? So, but the crate and the thing to eat are super important to condition your dog to be good. And some of you guys with inside the car reactive dogs, if you have the room, go back to the crate. You're letting your dog have all this freedom to go to the window and back. Condition them to be in this crate. They don't get the freedom to do that, okay? All right, so that's now how this guy drives around, okay? You can probably not see him in the shadow because he's black. He just lies there, and that's exactly what he does, and he goes to sleep. All right, so that's the deal. Now let's get the car reactive dog. I'm gonna have the same setup. I'm not gonna do the crate, but this method is going to be one that I've done many times, okay? And I am going to put the leash on the dog, and I'm going to drive, and I'm going to hold the leash. I am not telling you to do that, okay? You can do whatever you want. I am not suggesting you do that. That is what I do. You are driving. This is dangerous stuff, okay? You need to keep 2 hands on the wheel, okay? So this is what I do. You do whatever you want. Keep hands on the wheel. Don't look at your phone. But I'm going to tell you what I do. All right, we've got Vivian. It is on our list. Owners told us she has in the car reactivity. So let's go. So the first thing you're going to do, you think it's a big game right here. She's awesome, and she's being awesome. Many of your dogs are like, oh my God, I'm going to the car. They pull to the car, they're jumping around. No. It's like my loose leash walking method. Get control right here. Because if you don't get control here on a leash, or if they're off leash, then they jump in that car, and then they're all out of their mind. No. Tamp them down here. Then when they get in there, they might be a little calmer, okay? I don't know if she knows how to get up. Vivian, come on. Can you get up there? Come on. She's the springiest dog ever. Come on. All right, getting in the car is a whole nother thing. Oh, all right, let's go, Dawson. All right. Now we're driving with Vivian. She's in the back. She's on the bed. Here, get a shot of her, Dawson. In the back, on the bed. And how I do it is I put the leash right here, okay? Now we're gonna go on a little drive. Now, if she freaks out, I can grab this leash. I can give her a little correction. I can tell her lie down. I can do whatever I want, but I have some control right now. You've got no shot if your dog is just running around the back seat, free as a bird. You're not going to be able to do anything when the dog freaks out. So I've got this leash. I'm going to keep it here. We're getting out of here. Good girl, Vivian. You can like give, don't worry about praise. Like when the dog's being good. You can say good girl, it doesn't do anything bad. Probably doesn't do anything good, okay? You just wanna be like, chill, put your seatbelt on. Okay, I'm watching her, she's sitting up, she's not lying down. That's fine. I've got this leash here, okay? If she were to go to the window, go to that window, I'd go bink. If she were to go to this window, I'd go bink, and I'd tell her, lie down. That's what I would do, okay? Let's see if she does it, if she freaks out. And you tamp them down. What if, before they get in the car, and then what if they get in the car and like right now on your road, your dog's already running back and forth. Forget seeing another dog or seeing a motorcycle or seeing people walking that your dog freaks out about. Why would you let them run back and forth when there's no one there? It's like my loose leash walking method. You got to get control early before you see the stimulus. There's a person right here. We'll see. She doesn't really care. Okay, so I got this. I can drive like this. I'm not saying you do. I want you to keep both hands on the wheel. Right? If she were to go this way, I would go like this. If she were to go this way, I'd go like this. If she were to try to get up in the front, I would push her back. By the way, I used to pick up dogs all the time. When I first started the business, I'd do free pickups for board and trains, whatever, and pick up dogs. They always try to get in the front seat. And you know why? Because the owners let them get in the front seat. I never let them get in the front seat. While I'm driving, dogs will be like, I'm going here. And you know what I instantly think? Well, the owners let them go here. The dog just does whatever it wants in the car. It's enough of the dog doing whatever it wants in the car. This thing, I would always pop it up, leave it like this, so they can't get in the front, or sometimes they still would. But many times dogs have sprung up to the front or tried, I'm ready for it, I push them back, right? It's enough getting away with anything in the car. You've got to set the tone. Now, Vivian's being great. It's on the board, car, in-car reactivity, right? I have the dog to do it. She's just not being reactive. It's also nighttime, so they're sometimes chill. So, tamp them down, all right? Have a recourse. Make them lie down. Then when they start to freak out, you grab this leash, you give them a little correction. Plus, I talked about puppies and how to condition a puppy. Here, she's being good. Here, get a shot of her, Dawson. Look, she's sitting up. She's being great. If she would even go, considering she has car reactivity, if she would even go to the window and start to whine or start moving around this area, I just bring her back with this leash, tell her, lie down. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would do. Keep your eyes on the road at all times. Use a crate if you want. But also, you don't have to have a puppy to give your dog something to do in the car. To give them a marrowbone, to give them a bully stick. You can do it with any size dog if your car is big enough. All right, guys, that is the video on in-car reactivity. That is what to do. That's for 2 of my Patreons asked for that, and a lot of YouTubers. So subscribe to the channel, like the video, and comment please. Any questions?